What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Bodycam Vibes. Back with another Bodycam video. We're going to react and discuss to today. Shout out to Arrest Flix for this video. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get into the video.
8:11 p.m. on August 13th, 2024, a frantic call reaches 911 dispatch in Columbus, Ohio. A man is on the line, his voice shaking as he tells the operator that his teenage son has just been shot outside a gas station. The caller says the boy isn't moving. Within seconds, the dispatcher begins sending police and medics to the United Dairy Farmers on Climb Road.
Who all was here and saw it?
We all was.
Okay,
He was at
sir,
the
can I
line.
have you please don't go anywhere. Anybody who saw this, can you please come over here? Ma'am, are you related?
With me. It's through and through.
Ma'am, are you related?
I'm related to her.
Related to her. Okay,
Yes.
can you step over here, please? Go that way. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay, go ahead and step over to my cruiser, please. Over here.
Okay.
Sit down right here, please, okay? You can sit on the bumper if you want, dear. Go ahead and step over here for me, please, okay? Are you
You're welcome.
you
I'm
related?
medical. That's my daughter.
Okay, who's with them? Who's with
I
the
don't
victim?
know. I was at the light.
Okay, but did you see the incident?
No,
You did
but I
not see
heard it.
Do you mind sitting on that bumper of that cruiser right there, please?
The victim was identified as 17-year-old Gage Anderson. He was shot in the head. Despite emergency responders rushing him to the hospital, Gage Anderson was pronounced shortly after arriving at Grant Medical Center.
Oh, I don't even know what happened. But when I saw somebody laying there, black guy with the white shirt on,
I seen them arguing. Like we was at the
I heard
light.
pop, pop, and then I looked over and the dude was laying down. That's all I heard and I saw.
So you guys gotta do that.
No, but I know my stuff, whatever you need.
So you saw a suspect, possibly?
Yeah.
Okay, you're with them.
Yeah, this is my car. I was just pulling in here to turn around to go meet my dad at my apartment complex. And the guy about hit me as I was pulling in, and he was pulling out right here. He was in an all-black tinted Audi. He had his window down. He had long dreads. He was a black.
All black Audi?
Yeah,
Okay, and he took off.
he went that way.
Okay, and was it one guy or two guys, or how many guys?
It looked like it was two guys, but
What, two guys on foot, or one guy still in
They
the
were
car?
in the car.
I saw a little bit of the altercation because I was on the phone and I was looking this way because I really wanted her to stop at UDS, but then I seen them fight. I seen the fight. I seen the black dude yoke him up. He was trying to, the white boy was trying to get in the car and he yoked him up. And then my mom, when I turned over to look at my mom, like, Mom, they're fighting. She said she just heard a pow and a pow. And then I was like, you heard shooting? I didn't see shooting. I saw a fight.
Guys, skinny guy with dreads. They're not dreads, but he's like braided or something. So longer hair to the shoulder, go past his shoulders. We pretty much came down here, and he was kind of like coming behind us. Like we stopped.
Were you with this gentleman?
Yes.
Did you have any words with him, or was there any?
Nothing was said that I know of. We pretty much came down. There was coming down the road. There was a car beside of us. And like, I was in just the left lane, and he was in the right lane, and we just came straight down. And all of a sudden, he comes flying behind us back here, and I just like, is this guy following us? And I just pulled in, and as soon as I pulled in, he cut right in, like kind of like where my car's parked at. He nosed right in on it.
Is that your white car?
No, the Buick. He nosed right in on me, and he jumped out, and he got his hand in a black sweater, in a hoodie. He had his hand in there. He goes, "What the hell's your problem?" And he goes, "He got something to say." And it's like, try to put the hit up, try to. So he's like, "You gonna shoot me?" And that's when he gets up and they try to hit him again. He jumps out, and then when he jumps out, he grabs a hold of him, and they just ran back. I was like, "Pop!"
Jumped out, hit the guy.
No.
I'm sorry.
They literally just when the guy got up, I was sitting down in the car through the window. Trying to punch him, open the door. Then that's when they kind of like he jumped out. So when he jumped out, he should shoot him against a black Kia, and the dude like took his hand out of his pocket. Okay. And that's when he.
I got a little story I want to share at the end of so it just made me think about it in this incident. So y'all stick around and see. All right, let's get back into it.
Okay.
Are you from around here? You got a
I'm
license?
from Kentucky. I'm up here for work. I've been up here for 16 years working. This is like my buddy lives right down the road here. That's where we was heading to.
And where were you at when this happened?
I was in the store. getting ready to pay for my gas. I'm parked over there on Pump 4, which where I still am, and my great-grandson and my wife is still sitting there.
Still sitting there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they was in the car. I went in to pay for my gas, and I didn't have my wallet with me or my card for them to scan, so I was headed back out. But when I turned to walk out, I saw a black male with a beard, mustache, dreads, and a yellow shirt jump in a black Kia and pull off real fast. I didn't see an actual shooting. I just see him run out the store, jumped in the car, pull off.
Okay, so it's a black male with you said a beater?
A beard.
A beard.
A beard, mustache, and dreads. Yellow shirt. That's all I saw. I saw him jump in the car and head out. I didn't see the shot. When I came out, I just saw the young man lying on the ground. That's all I saw.
All right.
Within minutes of the shooting, officers begin searching the area for the suspect vehicle described by witnesses a black Kia seen leaving the gas station. Police quickly track the vehicle to a nearby neighborhood near Linwood Road, where they move in to stop it.
Downtown, better beat the trees right now. We're coming back eastbound.
Running that way, running that way.
Officers right now. Linwood and Elwood. Somewhere to go.
The driver was identified as 30-year-old Skylar Burley.
All right, Sarge, keep the house.
Make sure we have the house and the vehicle locked down.
I didn't do anything. All right.
And female passenger, later identified as Annetta Cooper.
Have a seat in here, don't move.
Somebody says, hey, this is going on. We all come. You know how it is. Yeah. And we're going to check your cuffs, make sure you're not too tight.
Yeah, I think we got them locked up.
And we're going to lock them, all right? Who's at home there that we got to talk to? My girl, my daughter. Your girl and your daughter? Yep. All right, man. Okay. Hop on in there for a minute. Man. All right, watch your knees.
Officers detain the female passenger, while Skylar Burley is placed under arrest as detectives begin piecing together what led to the deadly confrontation just moments earlier.
Now, I understand your relationship with Skylar is you have a common child together? Okay. What started all this?
I don't know, I guess road rage, because they were both like bickering back and forth, and then they went to the gas station, and then from there.
Okay. Well, let's start. Where were you guys coming from?
Taco Bell, because I was taking my baby some Taco Bell for dinner.
Okay. The 7-year-old, right?
Yes, because she was staying there with my sister.
Okay.
And like I said, it was like road rage, I guess.
Okay. What started the road rage? Where did that happen at? We understand there was some type of traffic thing.
It was in, what is that right there? They're arguing, and then next thing you know, Skylar went like this, and then dude ran out the car and attacked him. And then after that, I heard gunshots, and then I'm telling him to stay there. We can't leave the scene, but he's driving and he takes off. And then we ended up at my sister's house, and then you guys came.
Okay.
Annetta Cooper admits the confrontation didn't start at the UDF. It began on the road as a heated exchange between two vehicles. And when they pulled into the gas station, the situation quickly escalated. Cooper confirms the argument turned physical, and moments later, a gun was fired. Her statement helps investigators piece together the final moments before the confirming that what started as road rage ended in a fatal decision.
What happened and why? When did this start?
I can't give you a time.
A general idea. Was it still light out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was still light outside. Um, I'm going towards the gas station. I just bought some Taco Bell for my daughter.
Okay.
Going towards the gas station. The gentleman cuts me off. We end up going to the same spot. I hop out. Dude in the passenger side talking like I say disrespectful, threatening. So
How do you mean?
Like saying that he's gonna take me. So I got the car and I talked to the driver and I tell the driver like man, I don't, basically telling him I don't want no problems, basically letting him know that it wasn't cool. He almost hurt both of us. Dude get offended that's in the passenger side. He jumps out at me and starts swinging. So the first thing I did was I did shoot him.
Okay.
But I was terrified for myself and I was defending myself.
Okay. Do you remember how many times you shot?
Once.
Once. Do you know where he was struck?
I do not.
Okay. That's good. I appreciate your honesty in that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Okay.
After his arrest, Skylar Burley was taken to jail and later appeared in court on a murder charge. During his arraignment, a judge set his bond at $1.5 million. Prosecutors said the shooting stemmed from a road rage confrontation that escalated in the parking lot of the gas station. Months later, in April 2025, Burley pleaded guilty to murder with a firearm specification and was sentenced to 18 years to life in prison.
Oh man. I mean, dang man, that's crazy. I got a story that's kind of similar but different. That I want to say, but I want to see situation. But he giving me some drug crackhead tendencies.
Yeah,
When he was
that.
the way he was moving and talking, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I hate to bring that up, but I'm raised around people like that. I know their movements and what they doing and what they did and how they operate. And all.
Yeah, he's like he's a beginner drug addict.
Yeah, yeah.
They're usually like erratic and very nervous and paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
So even if the confrontation, did take place exactly how he said, if he is on drugs, even if he's not, it's just the paranoia
Yeah.
of all that. And I think I don't know when this happened, but I think road rage gotten out of control.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I've seen a lot of videos like that.
Yes, it's getting out of control lately.
Yeah. Everybody in a rush to go nowhere.
Nowhere.
And just being stupid and stuff like that. That's
Mhm.
crazy to me. My condolences to the family and stuff.
Yeah.
In these videos, you wish that you could see. It's like, hey, for instance, like, I'm mad at him. I wished I could see everything. Like, I wish they had cameras to show, because did the other guy start with him?
Right.
Did he start with him? Like, you really don't know. All you see is that he alive somebody, he's in prison. But you don't know the beginning. You don't know the full story.
I always ask that, like,
Yeah.
where's the footage? I think if another channel would have done those popular channels,
Yeah.
but sometimes they do their research and go and get all of the footage.
Yeah.
Make a clear, more concise video where you can kind of like see
Mm-hmm.
who was in the right, who was in the wrong, or if there
Right.
is no right or wrong, why somebody did what they did. Because
Right.
when it's an outcome like this, there is no right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
So unfortunate that we deal with the same thing. You get in your car, you drive every day, you go to the gas station, we have to get in confrontations about everything. Can
Yeah.
nothing just be cut and dry? Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, sir.
Yep.
I'm sorry I cut you off. Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Go on about your business.
So both people can live. Now somebody's unalive. Somebody else is spending the rest of their life
Right.
behind bars. Whether or not they feel justified
Mhm.
doesn't matter. You're still in jail now.
Everybody seems to be ready to shoot.
Yes.
Everybody. That's what. And I'm not gonna even get in what I feel about guns, because you say something about guns, boy, you get people riled up. So I ain't here for all that. But everybody just so ready to shoot. They just like, ooh, the first person to say something to me, I'm ready.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That makes me think people are cold hearted.
Right.
Like you want to unalive somebody.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. Like even him, he didn't even have no remorse. Even if the person, I guess I'm different. If somebody breaking my house, they trying to attack my family, I'm not gonna have no what's the word? Kind of like no remorse. It's like, hey, it would have been me or them.
Mm-hmm.
But in some cases, even like this right here, he was like, oh man, he came at me, but I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do him. He just like, yeah, I did it. It is what it is.
I don't think he said it like that.
Not like that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you would think there would be more.
Well,
like,
I think
dang,
he
man.
just maybe haven't had time to process everything.
Yeah.
Because the way he said, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, I did shoot him.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like arrogant about it.
No, he wasn't arrogant.
Yeah.
But you think there'll be more.
Yeah.
Dang, man, I messed up. Dog.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I know, man, but blah blah blah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to it.
Yeah.
We've become accustomed to somebody thinking that they're in the right, protecting themselves,
Right.
when the other person didn't have a weapon at all.
Right.
Well, they shouldn't have came at me. Like,
came
you
at
know,
me, yeah.
that's how everybody feel. They feel justified.
I guess I'm a little more sensitive. That's still a life you took. That still would be on me.
Exactly.
If somebody broke in my house, I would want to protect myself and I'll do it. But me, I guess I'd be mad, like, man, why you came in my house so I had to shoot you?
Right.
I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people like, hey, F that.
That's
I'm
like, but you know, nowadays they're taking people to court and putting them in jail for even protecting your own house. Like one man, a teenager, I think it was like a 16, 17-year-old, broke into his house in the middle of the night and unalived the person. Now he's in jail.
Yeah.
Another person recently
Can you protect
just got
yourself?
in jail for unaliving two boys. Well, one of the boys, it was two boys breaking into the car.
Yeah.
One of the boys, I guess he was just like seeing them breaking into the car, so he outside. One of the boys got hit. Now he's arrested. I just like, at what point, you know, I mean, okay, we got the weapons now. Can you make some more reasonable rules? Because some of the rules don't seem to justify, you know, like the outcome.
Yep.
Like, we can't protect the house anymore. We
I
can't
know,
protect
right?
Somebody coming in,
Right.
and it's I don't understand what would go to court and what you would say with laws. I just don't get it in.
I don't get it either. I'm gonna go back to something I was saying. Like, I had a friend in the military, and he had to unalive some people, and he's taught by the military to be tough, not to care about a life, you know, in order to protect the country. But even him, he showed a human side. He came, he cried, he gave me a hug. Said, man, I had to unalive a woman and a family over there because they was coming at us. They had bombs and stuff. And he said, I unalived a woman and their family. I had to do it. But he was emotional about it. He was like, dang, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
What I'm supposed to do? They coming at me and they coming at us. But he showed a little more like remorse. And he was trained to be like a killer. I mean, unalive, as they say. But let me tell y'all my story. I'm trying to make it real quick. I remember I was working at this truck stop. And it was late at night. I was working third shift. Never forget this, man. This thing still stuck with me. I hate this in my head.
Right.
I can't get past this. And this guy came in and he was like, oh, he was cussing. Oh my God, help me. He was going crazy. And everybody like, what's going on? And they had called me. I was in the back because I worked at a truck stop that had shower areas. So I was back in the shower areas. And came back and everybody was running to the. And this guy, he was on the ground. He was crying. He was going crazy. And I looked in the car. I wish I never did. I looked in the car and I saw his wife, a woman, had her head down like this. Her head just kept on moving. Blood just gushing out her head. Somebody shot in their car. And that thing stuck with me. And I remember one of my coworkers grabbed me and said, "You okay? You alive?" And they had a baby. It almost struck the baby. And I guess the woman, I think she was protecting the baby.
Yeah.
And she had the baby like this. And unalive for stupid reasons. So when we asked the guy what happened, he finally admit at the end that he got into it with somebody on the road. And now his woman's dead, and he probably raising that baby. That baby got to be at least by 18 years old now. I've been a long time. That about 203, 204, something like that.
Yeah.
And that junk just stuck with me. I can't get it out of my head. Over something stupid. I bet it was something stupid.
Yep.
He arguing with somebody on the road and they unalive his wife. That made me think of that situation right. I can't get it out of my head just seeing her dying like that. We gotta love each other, man.
Yes.
Like, man, get over the anger. Whoa. Get over the anger, man. Want to hurt
Yes.
people and unalive somebody. Let somebody coming at you trying to take your life. Get over that shit.
Get over it.
Man,
Yep.
get over it, man. Put the guns down. It don't make no sense. And love each other. I ain't really got more to say.
Me either.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the love supporting this channel. We really appreciate it. Until next time, don't get caught slipping.